When Elon Musk talks about investing, he says, do not panic when the market does.
But it's really just important not to panic. If you buy a stock and you read something terrible in the newspaper, you want to just remember the news has got a negative bias.
Well, we, the regular people, always end up handing our money over to the smart money, right at the peak of the panic. From Musk's perspective, what is it about the market ups and downs that he sees but we retail investors miss? I'm Andy. I'm a clinical psychologist and I share the investment psychology of high net worth individuals to help us avoid the mental traps set by big institutions and smart money. Today, I'm sharing 5 strategies from Elon Musk's point of view to analyze the traps smart money wants us to fall into. I'm not going to give us a boring anatomy lesson. I'm taking us deep into the secret plans of the big players. I'm sharing exactly what those top predators are laughing at when the market is bleeding out. How is their perspective fundamentally different from ours? More importantly, I will share how to use 5 psychological strategies of smart money to turn us from sacrificial lambs into cold-blooded hunters. So if we want to be the ones staying calm during the next panic, subscribe and share and let me know our thoughts. So what is a retail self-instinct trap? Before we look at the institutions, we have to cut open the mind of the retail investors. Most of us lose money because we fell into a self-instinct trap. In clinical psychology, we see that panic during a crash is not just about losing wealth. It's because the feedback of being wrong is too heavy to carry. Most of us treat trading like an IQ test. So when the prices drop, our brains do not see market moves. They see now I'm in a failure or the market is making me look stupid. Have we noticed that when we finally sell at very bottom, even though we lost money, we feel this strange sense of relief. That's because we're not trading for profit anymore. We are trading to stop the pain. We also suffer from abandonment anxiety. When the news is all bad and everyone is selling, our brains feel a terrifying sense of loneliness. We think everyone else made money and only I am losing. If I do not run now, I will be left behind by the wealthy class forever. This social pressure makes us run away exactly when we should stay. Be honest in the comments. Have we ever FOMO, fear of missing out in at the top, or cut our losses right at the absolute floor? And the next is, so what is smart money is thinking now? The main event, let's push open those heavy doors of the institutional trading rooms and see what smart money is actually thinking. The first is the monitoring our pain index. We watch K lines, K charts, but institutions watch the pain index. They know exactly where our average cost basis is. When the market drops 10%, they know we are anxious. At 20%, they know our leverage is about to explode. At 30%, when social media is full of crying, they know we've reached our breaking point. Smart money thinks they have not dropped enough bags yet. They are like crocodiles waiting under the water, watching us just struggling on the shore. They're not predicting the bottom, they are waiting for us to give up. Our despair is their shopping season. The second is ups and downs are a business cost, not a disaster. We have a 3-minute vision. We check our P&L every few minutes, but for smart money, their vision is 3 to 5 years. The moment they enter, they have already accepted a 30% or 50% drop. This is expected risk. Think about it. If we own a high-end restaurant, would we sell the business tomorrow just because it's raining and no customers showed up? Of course not. The rain is just a business cost. Smart money sees a crash as wear and tear. We see it at the end of the world. Third is they manufacture the breakdowns. Institutions know exactly where our support levels are. They use algorithm. They dump the price at those key psychology levels. Why? To hunt our stop losses. When our 100 stop loss is shattered, our faith breaks too. We wait for the panic sale, then gracefully reach out and catch the bags we just threw away. The fourth is depersonalized decisions. We make it personal. I lost money, I am so stupid, but for the pros, it's depersonalized. On Wall Street, a trader moving 50 million does not feel like it's his money. It's just a digital contract. He has his rules, his models, and managers. He does not act on feelings. He acts on data. We are fighting a war alone while they are operating behind a shield of cold logic. Next is scarcity mindset. Smart money defines crisis differently. We feel safest at the top of the bull market because the news is great. But that's when they are terrified because everything is too expensive. In a crash, they see scarcity. If Elon Musk likes a company and the price drops 50%, he does not think the value is gone. He thinks this is rare to get such a discount. So that's why he runs towards the fire while everyone else runs away. So what are our 5 weapons? How do we actually do what Elon Musk says? Here are our 5 weapons. Strategy 1 is grayscale thinking. Our brain are binary, win or lose, moon or zero. This black and white thinking is the root of panic. Smart money never defines the market as dead or alive. Next time it crashes, let's not ask, is it over? Let's ask, what is the possibility of this being a longer move? When we think in percentages, our stress drops by 50%. Strategy 2 is imagine the worst case. Before we buy anything, close our eyes. Imagine the price just cut in half tomorrow. Feel that pain. Ask ourselves, will my life collapse? What is my plan? Smart money prepays their panic. When the crash happens, for them it's just a replay. For us, it's an earthquake. And strategy 3 is filter the noise. In a panic, we scroll the news looking for why. In psychology, we call this pathological informal seeking. The more we look, the more panic we find. The strategy block every headline that use an adjective. Ignore the words like crash, doomsday, or collapse. Look only real data. Objectives are for selling newspapers data. It's for making decisions. Strategy 4 is role dissociation. We tie ourselves to our money. If the money is gone, the self is a failure. The strategy, imagine we are hired analyst. Our client is the future us. 3 years from now, in the mirror and say, hey, Andy, I am the analyst. Is this the right buy boom? What should you advise your client to do? Then the analyst, you manage your retail you. The strategy 5 is reverse emotional trigger. This is the hardest one to master. We see red and it triggers an escape switch. We have to train ourselves to treat the screams of us as our starting whistle. When we see total disappear in social media, feel a sense of hunters, it takes practice. But once we have it, we leave the herd and join the top predators. All in all, trading is essentially a journal of self mastery. Elon Musk says do not panic because he has seen the deepest holes. He has seen SpaceX fail and Tesla almost go bankrupt many years ago. He knows that all wealth is a reward for those who can endure uncertainty. The market is a giant, cruel, and filter. It fills out the impatient, the greedy, and those controlled by instinct. Then it takes their wealth and gives it to the quiet, the rational, and the patient. Will we panic again? Probably. But the next time, think about what I shared to you today. Wash our faces, look out the window, and say to ourselves, this is just a smart money play a game, and I'm not letting their emotions win. And Andy, let's explore the psychology of smart money together.